Coming at you. So I'm here to tell you a couple things. Thank you for joining me today. I'm doing this intermittent fasting to remove inflammation from my body. And I think it's working. I seem to be losing about a half a pound a day. Seems to be water weight. Eating low carb, fasting, one meal a day, and then every other day, no solid food. Today I'm eating, and tomorrow I'll fast. It depends on how hungry I get, right? But I can feel it. I can feel the inflammation removing from my body. So the goal is, the first goal, I haven't achieved the first goal, so I have another 7 pounds to get to the first goal. And then it'll probably slow down after that, I'm sure. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of podcasts about Dr. Jason Fung. And I knew about him long ago, and I just, I went on the plant-based kick, and then I went on the vegan kick, and I was eating a lot of fruits, and not high carb, but medium carb. I was eating a lot of carbs and a lot of sugars. I'm not knocking anybody's diet. No, sir. I'm not judging anybody, but I wanted to try it because I'm searching for optimal health, to be the best me that I could possibly be. It worked for a while, and then it didn't. I'm trying to eliminate the inflammation from my face. And seems to be working. I don't see too much puffiness in my face. It's going down. One thing that I did notice as the months went on, I was watching the Kardashians, and they say that your nose grows and your ears grow as you get older. Well, my nose is growing. I always had small ears, believe it or not. Like, my mom had big ears, but my dad had small ears, so I guess I took after my dad. And I was kind of, always thought myself as having, like, mouse ears. But now they seem to be, like, normal. But now I know why people have nose jobs in, older years. They have, like, the movie stars and stuff. They wind up having a rhinoplasty, and they take out the tips of their nose, like, Michael Jackson and a couple other people. I think Khloe Kardashian, I think she had a nose job. And a lot of people do. Kris Jenner, she had her earlobes cut off because her earlobes were sagging. But unfortunately, I don't have any extra cash where I can afford plastic surgery. I'm not a movie star anyway, but I'm just trying to be the best that I can be, because everybody knows inflammation, that's what the science says, inflammation is bad for you. So I did manage to find my 2 monitors, my keto monitor and my glucose monitor, but I have to get the what do you call that? The strips. So I have both of them, and this is the diabetic one. That's the Freestyle. It's a Freestyle glucose. And then I have the keto, which is the Keto Precision Extra. And I think what is most expensive part is the strips. But I wanted to share with you, this is the kind of stuff that my husband drinks. And it's like pure sugar, and it doesn't seem to bother him. You know, like I would never drink that because I know that's poison. It's juice, and you know about what happens to juice because it's, if you look at the carbs and you look at the sugars, you know, it's 100 calories and it has 27 grams of sugar, 26 grams of sugar, and 27 grams of carbs. And this is the juice. He drinks that like water. That's 35 grams of sugar, and that's 38 grams of carbs. Now, I was drinking this, and I thought I was doing good, and I haven't been drinking this since I've been on the fast, obviously, because if you look at it, it has high carbs and high sugars. 20 for a 240 milliliters, 110 calories, 27 grams, and 28 grams of carbs. I was drinking a whole bottle of this, sometimes 2 bottles a day. So that was breaking the rules of the weight loss surgery, right? Because they always said you had to have per item no more than 50 grams of carbs a day, and each item you couldn't eat no more than 7 grams of sugar, 7 grams of sugar an item, you know. So, and then it was 10 grams of protein per 100 calories, you know. But hey, I know some people that can take the sugar, right? I know a lot of people, that's all they do is eat sugar, you know, smoothies and banana smoothies, and I was eating a lot of dates too because I like dates and they're high in sugar. So I'm wondering if insulin sensitivity is my issue. So when I get the strips for them, I'm going to start doing my blood sugars, postprandial, which is before and after meals. When I wake up in the morning, I'm going to start charting that to see exactly, and when I do, and to go into ketosis, you know, what my blood ketones are. So I'm drinking this Life water, and I had 2 cups of coffee today, and I just wanted to share with you some pictures of my wedding, and so I just wanted to share with you, this is my husband's brother's. He had, that's my husband Joe, that's his brother Robbie, that's Mickey, and that's Frankie, and that's Peter. So they're all over the age of 50, of course. And this is me and my sister when I got married. Now here I had gained some weight. I came in this relationship in 2000 and moved here in Maryland in 2004, the end of 2003, and within the year I had gained 10 pounds. So if you see this, this is sort of like I'm not too fat, but I'm 10 pounds over the weight. So I was 150 pounds here. Yeah, this is my daughter, and she was a little heavier here too. That's my husband's daughter, Ashley. And this is 2006, I think. And this is my father's brother, the only brother that's living out of 9. So you can see he's a little Italian guy. He's 80. I think he was 83 there. So yeah. So that is our wedding, and we just had a small wedding. We had a big. We had like 70 people. 70 people, and this was my second marriage. So when I got married the first time, and that's me and my husband, I didn't get married as a bride. Got married by the Justice of the Peace in my first marriage. So it's me and my daughter there. So yeah, so that's a story. So I wasn't always obese, and I wasn't always what do you call it? Old. Not old, but mature. We all have to age, right? We all age. We never can be young and beautiful all the time. Age, gravity sets in. So I feel less bloated, and you can see like my face, my shoulders. You can see the starting, you know, I always lean out the top of me. I was watching somebody's channel, and they were saying how lean they were, and they had a less than 10% body fat. Do you know how dangerous 10% body fat is? When the body stops pulling from the fat, it pulls from your organs. So where does the fat part come from? Your brain. Yeah. So I don't know, less than 10% body fat? That's scary. But even though I like to be 20% body fat. So this Life Water, I got this in Florida. I don't find this in Maryland, but it's electrolytes and pH balance. So I'm going to be drinking that today. And it's electrolytes, and the electrolytes in it are magnesium, reverse osmosis, and potassium, and then potassium in there. So I like the taste of it. So I can't find it here in Maryland. So yeah. So anyway, I'm just hanging out. It's cold, of course, and I'm cold. And I have some sage here. I'm going to burn some sage to let off the bad juju. Let off the bad juju. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you again. Bye.